chat to say hi to YouTube. Let's watch Womansplaining Man to Woman compilation 18 to 23.
Womansplaining male behaviors to women part 20. Does he leave nasty dishes sitting in the sink full of water and tell you that he's just letting them soak?
Okay, so Shakir just got some food and it looks really good, but he's being really stingy and doesn't want to give me any. So can I have some?
What the fuck? Bruh, you don't do that. You don't do that to anyone. What the hell? Well, where's your food? Why is only the guy eating? What the hell is going on here?
No. That smile.
Fucking done with you, bro. Fucking did so.
Fair reaction, fair. I would do the same, bro. You don't mess with my food. My food, my food. Your food is your food.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Nope. Hell.
That's obviously something to irritate you. And then go, are you serious? Are you serious? Bruh.
Well, no, she just took that way too far. Look, there are 3 things that belong to a man that you cannot touch. His partner, his money, and his food. And this is not a Venn diagram.
Isn't that everyone who is okay with sharing any of these things? Look, I am not. You're not touching any of these things that I have. I don't know, bro. If there's a conception that women are willing to share their partners, their money, and their food, I don't want to be a woman anymore, bro. What the fuck?
I'm okay, just because you are his partner does not entitle you to the other 2. And look, we've all been in that situation where our man orders something different from us and it looks so good and you want to try a little bit, so you ask. That is very, very different than putting your nasty doo-doo fingers all over his stuff before he can even smell it. Did you?
I think there's no issue with asking, like, can I have a bite? Especially if it's your partner. If it's a friend, for example, I wait for them to offer. If they offer, maybe I'll take a bite. If they don't offer, it's theirs. You know, if it's a partner, completely fair to ask. But, you know, sometimes it can happen that they'll say, you know, I kind of want this entire thing. Maybe you should order it for yourself. And, you know, that's fine. Just go then and order it for yourself. That's probably better.
Hear that banging at the end?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
That was him throwing away the food. He was so upset. That hurt to watch. And look, I went full detective on this video. I put my eyes all over it, okay? All right, this part of the clip right here. What do you see? Another box.
Oh.
Meaning he probably got her own damn food and she's the one being selfish and greedy trying to get more.
Bro.
Or devil's avocado, very unlikely given how hungry my boy looks in this video. Or maybe that was his second box and he did order both for himself. Guess what? He's a grown man. He's entitled to ordering 2 boxes of food for himself without having to worry about your doo-doo fingers going on it. And guess what else? You're a grown woman. Stop acting like you don't know how to order food.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, say it with your chest. Quit doing this thing where you go to the restaurant and you order a salad, and you're gonna stay skinny, and then you keep eating half the fries and half his burger off his plate anyway.
Oh, no, bro. That's the worst. Nah. Order what you wanna eat, bro. For fuck's sake.
Girl, I know you got Uber, DoorDash, and Instacart on your phone right now. You probably got a cute little decorated folder for it and everything.
And you can pay it in installments now if you're a broke bitch, so there's no excuses.
Everything, okay? Men love hungry women, okay? Quit faking it. And Shakir, if you are watching this, dinner's on me and the council.
Damn.
Womansplaining male behaviors to women part 20. Does he leave nasty dishes sitting in the sink full of water and tell you that he's just letting them soak? Is he trying to get out of doing the dishes? Is there any science behind this?
Yes, there is. You leave the dishes to soak so it's easier to clean it, right? Isn't that obvious? Is there people that if it's like fairly clean, if it's like a cup, for example, there's probably no need for that. But if it's a plate, I rarely do them straight away. I let them there for like at least half an hour until I actually get to the dishes. That's normal, right?
Is it just because he hates you and is trying to weaponize his incompetence against you?
That is crazy. That is crazy. If anyone actually answers that, it's like you need therapy, bro.
Yes, yes, and no. First of all, if a man is doing something on purpose just to drive you crazy, you'll know because he won't be able to stop laughing. So this isn't it. Yes, he doesn't want to do the dishes. No one wants to do the dishes. And yes, there's a science behind it, which makes doing the dishes easier on him. Hence why he does it. There are actually two mathematical factors that play into this maneuver. The first is path of least resistance, and the second is order of operations. Path of least resistance comes into play because when you allow the dishes to soak in the water, it gives the water enough time to penetrate the food, break it down, and reduce its ability to stain the cookware.
Exactly.
It's also way easier to scrub off at that point.
Yep.
We also see a more formidable order of operations because instead of cook food, desperately attempt to scrub the food off without any time to soak, then finally eat dinner after the food is already cooled down just to do the dishes again later after dinner, we see...
Wait, what? Wait, are there people that cook food, clean dishes, to then eat the food they just cooked? That is crazy. If that just makes zero sense, why would you do that? I'm gonna have to wash dishes later. Just do them at once. That's insanity, right? Who does that? I struggle to believe anyone actually does that. I've never seen that in my life. That's just crazy, bro.
Cook food, start the soak, eat the hot dinner with your family, enjoy some time in the evening with your family,
Exactly.
then do the pans at the same time as all the other dishes later. Now, there's a time limit. You can't let it go on for days or else it's going to start growing like microbes and shit.
No, of course.
But I think we've all seen cookware where when we're done cooking with it, we're like, this is going to need an old priest and a new priest.
Yup.
And that's going to need to soak for a little bit
Yep.
longer. Trust me, ladies, I did not want to believe it either, but after trying it,
What do you mean I didn't want to believe? Are you serious? What are these people doing? Are you telling me people were seriously straight away cleaning stuff on the dry? There is no way. Do these people not know the concept of soaking your dishes? Crazy. I do not understand.
the men might be onto something here. Womansplaining Men to Women 21. Men do not like being mean to women. If you have a problem, they want to fix it so badly. However, they also cannot help being smartasses if your problem is not a real problem. If you approach a man with a problem and it is a hiccup at best, I'm sorry, you're about to get roasted. He has to. I'll give you an example. I had a buddy who had a girlfriend who was always saying things like, I should just get a boob job. All your exes had big boobs. I bet you wish I had big boobs.
Huh?
All the time. Finally, one day she said it again. She goes, I should just get a boob job. And he just straight up said in front of God and everybody, maybe you should. Sounds like you want one.
Yeah.
Now to his girlfriend, was this the right answer? No. But does he regret it? No. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yup, fully agree. Why are you saying that shit all the time, bro? Come on.
Actually, I have another one for you, fresh off the griddle. I'm actually still kind of mad about this one. So my buddy's girlfriend is complaining to him about something going on in her life. And he's on his phone just kind of nodding, agreeing, saying like, yeah, that sucks. Well, I guess he wasn't comforting her well enough because she abruptly just gets up and goes, thanks for the support, and storms off. And he's sitting there like, what? That's when he gets his first paragraph in text form, yes, even though she's right upstairs, of her describing that he doesn't really love her based off of his actions. He tries to explain, I would have loved to hug and comfort and hold you during this if I had known that that's what you needed, but you did not communicate that.
You know, like, this can happen, right? This is fine. It happens. You think something is not that deep, but for the other person, it's super deep. You should just go, hey, can you, like, please... get off the phone and like, this is serious, this is upsetting, I would like for you to pay more attention and comfort me. There is no problem in saying that, you know, it's fine. People are scared of talking, apparently.
She proceeds to say, yes, I did. I said, Thanks for your support. He says, that's not communication, that's sarcasm. She says, no, it wasn't. So he says, then you're welcome. Both situations that could have been easily solved if they just communicated properly.
Yeah.
Situation 1, hey boyfriend, are you happy with my boobs? Yes, problem solved.
Yeah.
Situation 2, hey boyfriend, can you come comfort me? Yes, problem solved.
Yeah.
Guys don't have problems doing either of those things. Ask any dude, a handful is all you need. But for the second scenario, this is where I went from you can still work things out to you need to dump her immediately. Do you want to know what the personal issue was that she was complaining about? So she was planning on visiting her parents, who happen to own multiple properties. They're not rich or anything, they just happen to inherit them after family members passed. So
Oh man, if only, if only that was me, if only.
when she visits, she's used to using one of those homes for herself. Well, she was complaining because this particular time she was not going to get to use one of the homes for herself, which was a major inconvenience for her because her parents were renting them out to Ukrainian refugees from the war. As a Ukrainian, may I just say, always remember, men will help you if you're not a dumbass. Use hints and men won't understand. Ask and they'll give you the moon from the sky. There's no other options. Facts. Men have conquered entire countries for women. In fact, for about 500 years between the 1400s and the 1900s, women were 27% more likely to wage war than men. And they weren't doing the fighting. Men were obeying what their queen told them to do. And just so we're clear, passive-aggressive comments are not the same as asking. Do you think Queen Isabella took Granada from the Moors, unifying Spain and giving rise to history's first global superpower by going, sure love that we haven't evoked that siege of Granada yet. No, it's fine. I'm fine. No, I love it this way. No, a queen is firm and direct and tells people exactly what she wants. That's how she convinced Christopher Columbus to go steal America. Yep, that's right. The reason most of you are here is because a woman told a man what she wanted. Oh, but keep thinking that the reason things aren't getting done is because he's not getting your hints. I'll wait. We'll all wait. Womansplaining Men and Women, episode 23. I'm going to cover a lot in this one. Okay, so I found this article on BuzzFeed that was things men secretly do that's gross. And I say secretly because men would freely admit to this shit. But I have to admit, a lot of this stuff is efficient. Let's look at some and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, number 1, and I knew this would be on here, peeing in the shower.
No, bro, I hate that one. I know guys go, oh, it's efficient, it's saving water. That is true. These are all true. But man, I fucking hate the idea of it. No, you're not doing that in the same shower I use. For the love of God.
Duh, even urologists will tell you there's nothing wrong with peeing in the shower. What is the difference between peeing in the shower drain and peeing in a different drain a foot away? Besides, I know most of you are flushing with the toilet seat open, shooting the bacteria up everywhere. At least when you pee down the shower drain, there's no plume. And that gross habit actually ties in with this one. Blowing their nose in the shower. Gee, sorry.
Wait, isn't that normal? I do that one. I thought that was normal. I do that one. I mean, I think a doctor told me that because the steam, if you're taking a hot shower, the steam helps unblock your nose. That just makes sense. It's the best place to blow your nose.
Reducing tissue waste. It's not men's fault that the hot steam from the shower creates the perfect environment to break down the mucus and clean their nasal cavities.
Exactly.
They're just opportunists. Cutting their fingernails and leaving the clippings laying around.
I hate that. My brother used to do that. Oh my god, chat, you have no idea how many times I fucking sat on nails because it was on a chair. I hate this. Don't do this. Fucking throw it away. You're disgusting. I hate it.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot that women always go around the bathroom picking up every single piece of their nail they clip.
Who doesn't do that? Yes, I do. Do you not pick? You're not supposed to have tiny pieces. If you know how to cut your nails, You're gonna have one big piece and maybe one small one that you just had to adjust here. What, are you crushing your fingernails? What the fuck are you doing with it? Like, you're not supposed to have many tiny pieces. You might have a little bit here and there.
You know how women never forget to sweep afterward? Shaving, not taking the time to wash away the whiskers that fall in the sink. Oh yeah, that also reminds me of the way that women always clean out their long-ass hairs from the shower drain. As if we don't do that thing where when we get a loose hair on our fingers in the shower, we don't, like, wipe it on the wall and create this weird wall of hairs.
I usually try and get it away. Yeah, I understand that because it's easier. It's everything together at the same place for you to throw it away later, you know?
Farting loudly when there's no one on the street with them. The sentence literally justifies itself.
Yeah.
According to some philosophers, if no one was there, the man didn't even fart. On really hot days, shaking their leg vigorously to unstick their balls from their thigh.
I learned this information on a meme video and I just find it so funny. I never knew this was a thing. Look, what are you gonna do, right? I don't think that's gross. It's worse to, like, put your hands there to unstick, right? I think shaking your leg for it to unstick is completely fair, man. I don't think that's a gross thing to do.
Ma'am, would you rather his balls solder onto his leg? Let him
Exactly.
live.
Yeah.
Peeing in a bottle because the toilets are too far away.
No, stop. That is gross. Don't fucking do that. Why? If you have a working toilet that you can walk to, and you don't have any disability, you don't have anything that's making it so you cannot go to the toilet, you should just go to the toilet. Peeing in a bottle is acceptable if it's an emergency. If there's, like, really no other way, you really need the bathroom, there's only one bathroom, the toilet's clogged, there's someone there for 1 hour, you know, some shit like that, understandable. Now, peeing in a bottle because you're fucking lazy? That is disgusting.
I think she's just jealous, honestly. I know I am. That'd make road trips so much easier. Peeing standing further back from the toilet than usual just to work on their marksmanship.
Completely fair.
Y'all are really out here turning the average bathroom trip into the Highland Games.
Yeah,
Right.
see, you don't get that with the bottle. Please don't try that with the bottle. Oh my god, can you imagine? That's not gonna go well with the bottle. Don't do that.
Might have penis envy. Picking out wads of toilet paper lodged in their butt crack.
What?
Oh my god, men have to hold in their farts, leave their balls stuck to their legs, and now they have to leave toilet paper in their ass?
Yeah, are you supposed to leave it there? If it's there, you should probably remove it, right?
Talk about unrealistic beauty standards.
Yes.
Wearing jeans for more than a month without washing them. Nah, we stand purgatory jeans on this channel. It is the way. Eating something that fell on the ground because it was only on the ground for like 5 seconds. It's like nothing.
It's fine, you know, 3-second rule or whatever. It's okay. Just close your eyes and go for it.
Hell yeah, dude. Men are resourceful. They're not gonna waste that. Plus, they're gonna improve their immune system. Combo breaker.
True.
Going to the bathroom and letting the last drop of pee fall into their underwear. Ooh, like,
Oh no! What? No, does that happen? Oh, but like you don't do that on purpose, right?
ladies, you do not want to compare urine droplets to female discharge. That is not a war you want to fight. The fact of the matter is, men are gross, but we love it. And society depends on it. Slaughterhouse work, plumbing, portable toilet cleaners,
True.
sewage cleanup, mortuary embalming. Disgusting, filthy jobs predominantly dominated by men. Because we don't want to do it.
True.
We all benefit from it, but most women are not willing to be that gross. So instead of
True.
being mad at men for willing to be grosser than us, how about a thank you?